to let y'all know. Just to fucking let y'all know, I still don't like, but my.
You wanna say to me now? I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
What up, S. Fam? And I know it's been a minute, but I'm back with a very in-depth talk about a lot of different things. And I had to save it to my daughter's tablet. I don't know how good the quality is on here, which is probably not that good. I'm gonna have to charge this shit. Going for a minute, but I'm gonna tell you why. There's always a reason why. And I mean, I haven't even brushed my hair in days. I haven't fucking put on no earrings or none of that type of shit. Got my little necklaces on, my little press-ons. You gotta do whatever you can to make yourself feel good. Thank God for this beat-ass face. This natural fucking poppingness. What? This natural poppingness that I ain't gotta do too much. Just fill in the brows, slick back the hair, because I ain't even had nothing to do with my hair. I just took out my braids. The last video, I actually only had one video with them braids, and then they were out because it was so hot. I did them really long. Well, the hair was really long, so they were long, and then it just was making me fucking hot. So don't ask me why I got on this. I mean, y'all don't really care why I got on this. I just threw something on because I ain't know what the hell to put on, so I just put on this. Y'all probably seen this dress from before. This is a dress I wore for my birthday, a little summer dress. I don't even know how many years ago, but it was something to throw on. Follow me on Instagram. You see I had wrote a post about having a therapist. I feel like that is the best thing I could have did for myself. Personally speaking, it was the best thing I could have did for myself. And I'm going to tell you why. When you have friendships, you know, you may call your friend. They may call you. They got this going on. You got this going on. So, you know, it's usually, well, when it's done correctly, it's an even participation of they talking, you talking. Okay, cool. But when you going through a lot, and you, let's just talk about yourself. When you going through a lot yourself, sometimes you can't handle an even exchange of somebody weighing down on you, you weighing down on them. Sometimes you have no room for that. You have no space for that shit because there's just so much on you. So sometimes you can't. You ever heard pouring from an empty cup? You can't pour from an empty cup. And that's very much me. It's giving very much JustShanequa. I'm not pouring from an empty cup no more. I let people know when I do not want to talk. I do not reach out when I don't want to reach out. I'm doing the thing that motherfuckers been doing for years. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is that I always had so much energy to give. I was so sweet as pie. Like, I literally always had this spirit like my grandmother, always willing to give, always willing to. I have bent myself backwards for so many people, things that people could never repay me for or never do for me. It's not about that, but it's just like I've always, like, if I got 50 cents, we can make it work. I could split it between 5 people. Like, we all gonna get a 10-cent candy. I've never leave no one dry. You understand what I'm saying? But what I understand what people do is, okay, I got 50 cents and I can't help you right now. That's never been me. But there's nothing wrong with being that person once in a while as well. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm starting to know that. Because at the end of the day, these past 2 years, and I will get into it later on, these past 2 years for everybody have been extra hard because of COVID-19. Let's just say that. So I'm not putting it all about woe is me. But this is my video, so it is about me. So if you're tuned in, we're talking about me. But let's just say that. I'm not a woe is me. I've never been. But the thing about it is that with COVID-19, it's been extra pressure on everybody for the past 2 years. This shit's been going on for 2 years. You know, a little past 2 years now. It's added extra stress on everybody. Because let's just be real. People always been dying. People always been sick. They always been shooting. There's always been school shootings. These things that's going on now have not just started going on this year. And it's terrible, but let's just face the reality of that. All of this shit been happening. People been robbing banks, stabbing, shooting, killing. Unfortunately, it's been happening. But like I said, I feel like it's just an added pressure on everyone with hearing these constant deaths and hearing this and that, because we associate COVID-19 with something of the worst thing that we've been through. It has been, but it can always be worse. You understand? That's why you really have to dig down deep inside of yourself and find that happiness, because as you can see, and condolences to everybody who lost anybody through this terrible tragedy. My heart goes out to you, you know, with COVID-19, or just if you lost anybody in general, condolences to you. It's never easy. But what I'm saying is that if you still wake up and you alive and breathing, don't let yourself stay down for too long, because you have a purpose. You have a purpose. You're still here. So make something out of it. Because as we just said, how many people done lost their life? How many people lose their life every day, every year, every week, every hour, every second? It's unfortunate. So you're alive. You're watching this video. You're breathing. Don't let yourself stay down for too long. You get what I'm saying? Like even me, because I was so bored today. I was literally so bored, and I'm like, oh, I felt down. I'm like, what I'm gonna do? It's nothing to do. My little schoolwork. Then I'm like, okay, what's next? Because I feel really bored. I haven't done a video in a while. I didn't exactly really want to get on here, but I said it'll give me something to do. It'll make me get dressed, at least brush my hair. It'll give me some editing to do. It'll give me something to do. So let me just go ahead and do it. So that's what I said. I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and here I am. You know, this video gives somebody something to do, to listen to, and make you feel good. And I could relate to how you've been feeling in this video. If I'm saying some points that's really hitting home, comment down below. But first, you got to make sure you subscribe. Let's do that first, and then make sure you comment down below to let me know if anything I say is registered or hitting home for you, because I really would love to know. Why I got a therapist is just basically because I needed one person for me. No outside noise. She is not calling me about her problems. You understand what I'm saying? I do not have to give anything to her. My Medicaid does, okay? That's how she get paid. But I'm just saying, I do not have to give anything back to her. She is that one person for me. You get what I'm saying? It's no even exchange. She's telling me what she's going through. It's all about me. She writing down her notes about me. How can she help me? You understand? Sometimes you need that live, indirect energy and help that is just for you. And I'm letting you know that right now. You cannot always get that out of a friend. You want to know why? Because everybody's going through something. So when y'all talk, as friendship should, it's an even exchange. But sometimes when you are so stressed and you just really need the focus to be on yourself, how can you share energy? Because you're kind of pouring from an empty cup. And it's not that you don't want to be a friend too, but you got to know what you can and what you can't do. And I don't do any more of that I can't do. You understand what I'm saying? I love everybody to the little itty bits of me, but I don't want to reach out as much. I don't want to be contacted as much. I don't want to talk as much. I'm just in a quiet time, and I'm just doing everything to keep myself together. You understand what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I can't get that energy. It's giving very much. I was so down some days. I wish people could have came and said like, bitch, get up, we going to get some air. Like that's the type of energy I needed, but I didn't get that from anybody, because everybody's going through something. You understand what I'm saying? And thinking about themselves. Unfortunately, I've always been that person for years, minus just recently this year. I've always been that person all them other years. No matter if I got 10 million things going on, I'm on everybody problems tenfold, 10 toes down, and still having energy for everybody's shit. Unfortunately, I can't get that back because everybody's going through something. You understand what I'm saying? So it's very much giving. I need to make sure I'm good, and that's what it is. Like I'm no longer that girl that's going to always reach out, always the one to reach out. I still reach out, but I can't give energy I do not have. I've always done it. So, you know, I feel like this 2 years was the hardest for me. I very much needed somebody to be like, oh, girl, let's go get some air. Like, come on, nah. I know it's hard for you or tough for you. I couldn't get it. You understand what I'm saying? So I will provide that for myself and move accordingly. So I got a therapist. Long story short, because I see this video going to be long. I'm not trying to make it that long, but this is a good talk. Y'all need to really hear what I'm saying. I got a therapist so that I can have that one person for me, because I didn't have that one person for me. Even exchange, I have that with friends. I could talk all day. Oh, what you going through, what you want to say. I tell you what I got to say. We shooting back and forth. Sometimes you need that quiet and that one person for you. And the therapist is it. It's frowned upon to get a therapist. You know, black people feel like, oh, I don't need therapy. Listen, you need what you need. You could try it out. If you experience someone you don't like, you can change the person. But I feel like you should be willing to do anything to make your mental health at its best, because that is the most important, mental health. Energy in the world is very, very low. The energy in the world is very, very low right now. Like I said, a lot of people lost people. A lot of people are sick, depressed. COVID, put extra weight on everybody. Literally extra weight, but extra, stress on everybody. But you have to find a way to create that for yourself. You have to find a way to create that for yourself, because unless you got an extraordinary, super powerful ass, magical ass friends, it ain't gonna happen, because they're battling their own battles. You get what I'm saying? So you have to create a happy space for yourself. Let people do what they're gonna do. If you love them, let them know you're gonna be there, but create that happy space for your own self, because people cannot even give it to you these days. And then you also have to know that when you're having a good day, let's just say if you had 4 or 5 bad days in a row, you understand what I'm saying? And now you I'm getting dressed, I'm putting on my shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna get some air, I'm gonna do something. You understand what I'm saying? And this is your day. And then you allow that quote to come through that really messes up your day. Because if you care about people, them going through something is gonna affect you. You have to know, okay, I just had 4 bad days. This 5th day is mine, because it took me some days to even get dressed, to smile again, to get some air. Nobody knows what it's like when you have to pull yourself up off of that bed or that floor, wherever the you laying at, depressed. Nobody knows what it's like. I know what it's like. You understand what I'm saying? So now, moving forward, I know okay, this is my good day, and I cannot have the energy of being in a bad space with someone. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna pray for you, I'm gonna whatever, but I'm gonna make sure I enjoy this day. Allow yourself to be unavailable to talk and just enjoy your day, because now you don't let 5 days go by and you ain't pick yourself up, because your energy and your plan was to have a good day, but now you chatting for hours about more sad shit because your friend is sad. And there's nothing wrong with being there for your friend, but you have to conserve something for yourself. Allow yourself, if that day is going good for you, allow that day to go good for you. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm very introverted. So what I noticed young, I was so shy, and just to myself, I really didn't like a lot of people, and I still don't like a lot of people. Just to let y'all know. Just to fucking let y'all know, I still don't but my friends are something, friends/family are something so special and sacred to me, the little bit of family I do have, because they create a safe space for me. So with me being very introverted, they're the ones who usually, and even though I have introverted friends as well, but they're the ones that's usually more outgoing with making the plans. And let me be clear, it's not that I never make plans or do sweet gestures or ideas. I clearly do. But, they're more outgoing than me. So it always felt like a comfort blanket for them to be like, all right, good up, girl, let's do this. Let's have a picnic. And the fact that they put that out there, it's like, okay, now I could bring the sandwiches. I could do that. I could chime in. It made it so easy because they provided the idea, and it just created a security for me. You get what I'm saying? Okay, we're going to do this. And it just feel like a security for me because I'm very introverted. You understand what I'm saying? So only my friends really know, and a bit of you guys know my real personality when I'm very happy. Y'all know a little bit of me, but my friends know I am the life of the party when I'm at the party. When I'm out or I'm having fun, I am that fun ass girl. I am that girl that's gonna make you laugh, all of that stuff. I'm all of that. I have a great personality, but I am introverted. You get what? If you could really understand what I'm saying. So people that are more extroverted kind of balance me out a little bit, and it helps me a great deal, because especially when you're depressed too. That's why I said I needed that so much. Now it's so hard to just get up or even just go get on a train or go here or go there and just be like, I'm gonna wear this and I'm gonna go. It's just people don't know when you have anxiety and you have depression, it just it 10 times fold over. You have to really sit there and motherfucking be like, okay, you overthink it 10 times over just to get up and go to the store. That's how it really be. And that's the space I've been in on a lot of days. in the past 2 years. Like, it's been a battle. You understand what I'm saying? To just get done. It's been a battle with the YouTube and to even do that. You understand what I'm saying? So I notice I have that dependency, and it's nobody's responsibility for my happiness. I'm just being real and raw with y'all. I did have that dependency on my friends to create that safety blanket for me. Like, okay, we're going to do this. And then all I know is that we going to do this. And it, you know, it give me energy to get dressed, and it just give me what I need to want to create something to do, like an event to do. So, you know, I'm just going to, moving forward, this year, next year, I'm gonna try to create you know, a space where I am really providing that for myself, because I can't have people being a dependency for me. Like, I just can't anymore, especially in the space I'm in. I just can't, you know, and it's nobody's responsibility. So I get that. Notice that I want to be around more people that inspire my craft. I do have a couple of people that encourage the YouTube, what I'm doing. I feel like this YouTube, even though I'm so up and down with it, it is a part of something that it always calls me back. And I can't ignore that. Fucking firecrackers. So a part of something that always calls me back, and I can't ignore that, because it's just tapping me. It's tapping me. It's tapping me. It's like, let's give it a go. You know, continue to do it. Something is tapping me. Something is calling me. Something is tapping me. Something is calling me. So I can't ignore that. That's what's happening. No matter, you know, if I take a week off, a month off, which I wish it wasn't like that sometime, but hey, mental health come first. My mental health come first. So it is what it is. And if y'all want to hear the rest, stay tuned for part 2. I'm going to talk about a little bit more about friendships, a little bit more about career inspiration, longevity, all of that type of stuff. So, you know, you'll see me in the same fucking shit, because I'm going to sit here and record part 2, but y'all going to only see part 1 right now. So let me know what y'all think. Comment down below. Bye, Stephanie.